Hey, what's up, what's up? Okay, something strange happens to me. Now, in my previous video, I was giving my opinion on why Film Booth decided to stop pursuing his current niche, and why I think he actually went the wrong direction, a direction that went against his goal. And that direction sort of grew his YouTube channel, but it wasn't sustaining his YouTube channel in a way that he likes it, in a way where it does not help him achieve his mission goal, as he put it that way. And so somehow, YouTube knows what I'm talking about here. I know, creepy, right? And YouTube started recommending some content for me to watch that they probably personalized for me because they think I needed it. But turns out they're right. The video that they recommended to me is actually a really good one. It is a case study of a YouTube channel that's managed to grow over the years, and there were many interesting points in there that gave me a different view on how to grow and sustain a YouTube channel. Now, originally, I was thinking of watching the video with you as I narrate. That's what most channels do, but I don't think I will do that because I want to save those time for myself so that I can keep talking because, you know, I love to talk and you can't shut me up. Anyways, I'll leave the video link down in the description below. Feel free to watch it when you have the time. It is only 3 minutes long, and it is one of the most sensible videos I've watched. But now I want to share with you what I learned from that video that talks about sustaining your YouTube channel and how this can be applied to your own YouTube channel in order to grow consistently in the long term. So to start off, this is a YouTube channel that has over 3 million subscribers. They have been on YouTube for many years, and their niche is in the entertainment category. So they make videos that make people laugh, and that's good. Okay, so they mentioned quite a few things about sustaining and growing a YouTube channel, but I managed to categorize them into just 3 key points. The first key point is to evolve your content, and I personally think this is by far the most important point of all because this is what makes or breaks a YouTuber. And this is something I have been through myself as well, so I can relate. What this essentially means is we as YouTuber tend to stick to the same type of content for a long time, sometimes a year or sometimes maybe even 3 years. And that's because we do not want to change what's working. But here's the thing, if you're doing the same thing for many years, eventually either you will get tired of it or your fans will get tired of it. You know how sometimes when you are creating the same content over and over again, and then suddenly your views are no longer the same as what they used to be? That's actually a sign that your viewers are getting bored. And you might think that all this while I have a winning formula, but why did that stop working for me all of a sudden? Well, it is the natural thing to happen, isn't it? Imagine this, when you were a kid, do you remember you have that one favorite cartoon show? And then at some stage in life, you kinda outgrow the show and it never makes you excited anymore? Well, that's the same with how viewers can feel about YouTube channels. The way I see this is like having a job. If I'm stuck doing the same thing day in and day out, I'll get bored and I'll look for the next challenge in another job because we as humans get excited by new adventures. And so if you want to keep going with your channel, you have to think about how you can evolve your content. The second key point is creative fulfillment. And I think this is what most content creators suffer with. When we start a YouTube channel, what are the 2 main questions everyone asks? How many views do you have and how many subscribers do you have, right? And because of questions like this, we inevitably fall into the world of numbers, where we constantly judge our own channel for underperforming because we're not getting the views, the subscribers, the likes, and the comments. And it doesn't help when YouTube shoves those numbers right to our face every single day as well. But when our focus is on the numbers and we do not achieve the numbers we want, we start to feel frustrated with our channel for all the wrong reasons. I think a content creator has the right to create a video we are proud of, a video where once we release it, we find a sense of fulfillment that we did that video regardless of how many views we are getting out of it. And finding that balance between what your audience asks for and what you want to try is the challenge here, right? If you're creating content solely for yourself, then your channel might not grow. But if you're creating content that works and you're creating the same thing over and over again, you may no longer love what you're doing and you may start to hate running a YouTube channel. I guess the advice here would be to not be afraid of trying something new, but do not try something too new that makes your viewers start to hate your content. Try something new that stays true to you and your channel so that your viewers are not surprised by you trying new things, by you venturing into new topics and niches. Make it so that your new content feels familiar to them and is something they expect from your YouTube channel. The third key point is about finding the right time to make a change. Safe to say, you don't want to just change your content without any warnings, right? Because you do not want to jeopardize your YouTube channel by creating irrelevant content. And I probably know this too well. About a year ago, I changed my content from talking about YouTube channels to talking about jobs and money. And just take a look at my views. Absolutely abysmal. But was I wrong for trying to evolve my content? Probably not. However, there is an issue with the way I did it, and the strategy I used was completely wrong. The right way to do this is by looking at my metrics. Are my current contents falling in terms of views, or are they growing? And if they're falling, should I think of something new? So back then, I didn't care about my metric that much, so I started creating content that nobody wants to watch. And I was being very stubborn as well. I created completely different content for 2 months straight, and I lost quite a fair bit of returning viewers because of that. The other thing I could have done is experimenting. Instead of just brute forcing my way into a new niche, I could have tried mixing in 1 or 2 different topics but still keep the same type of content on my YouTube channel. Doing it this way allows our viewers to slowly transition and get used to our new content. And also, if the CTR for this new video is low or engagement is low, that shows that there's not much interest in it and I can stop pursuing a different niche, or better yet, take down the video. So those are the 3 key points I got from the video. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how Film Booth has been heading in the wrong direction because he was chasing views and subscribers. But now that I think about it, maybe he isn't. He probably is doing the right thing to grow his YouTube channel, to evolve his content. But maybe the new content he produced is so vastly different from his original that he wasn't getting any creative fulfillment from it. He is getting the views and subscribers, but he strikes me as someone who is not getting much satisfaction because he deviated too far away from his mission. And I guess at the end of the day, the only person who really knows what sort of fulfillments to get out of their YouTube channel is the YouTuber themselves. So yes, evolving your content is very uncomfortable, very uncertain, and there's a bit of risk there, which is not what everyone likes. But it is something we need to think about. Our YouTube channel is like our baby, our business. It needs to learn and try new things in order to grow. Otherwise, we will be left behind because everyone around us is constantly moving forward. Anyways, that's all from me in this video. Consider subscribing and liking if you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.